Erickson Lubin versus Fundora. I want to know, what do y'all think? Should Kevin Cunningham have stopped the fight? Now, me personally, I think he should have stopped the fight. I know we should let the fighters go out on their shield. But listen, did y'all see Erickson Lubin's face? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, the dude had a hemotoba. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm trying to figure out why the hell this one goddamn. There you go. He had a hemotoba. It looked like he had a broken jaw, man. His jaw was freaking swole. But do y'all think that they should have stopped the fight? In my opinion, yes. Put it down in the comments. I want to know y'all thoughts. Should they have stopped the fight? I mean, Kevin Cunningham stopped the fight. Now, let's talk about the actual fight. Fundora was keeping his distance very close. He was staying close. And I'm gonna be honest with you, for a guy that tall, not to stay on the outside and use his jab, I give him his props, because most guys, they have a reach as his will stay on the outside, jab, and not necessarily have the power and the torque and the capability to fight on the inside like that. And he impressed me. To be honest with you, I was impressed. But at the same time, I think Lubin was making it too easy by not following the direction of his cornerman. He was telling him to stay off the line, number one. And everybody know, basic one-on-one boxing is stay off the line. Fundora would throw uppercuts, and the Lubin would literally sit there and just take uppercut after uppercut after uppercut. He was not getting off the line. Kevin Cunningham was telling him to spin him. He would not spin him. Now think about this: a guy that tall, even though he's tall, you know, when you spin him, you know, if he could spin him and use the lower part of his body to spin him, he would have, you know, a little bit more leverage. But he wasn't spinning him. Not what else Kevin Cunningham was telling him outside of spin him, you know, and then he was just basically telling him to box the man. And actually, when Lubin actually boxed, he had a lot of good success. But I know it's easier said than done. That's number one. A lot of people, you know, tell you to do things, and a lot of us as spectators are sitting there as fans and cheering and saying, hey, do this, do that, do that. But we are not the one in the ring. We're not the one taking the punishment. We don't understand how that actual individual feels at that time and moment. So for whatever reason, he was not following the instructions of his coach. Now, let's go back to the stoppage. You know, now, me personally, I believe in letting someone go out on their shield. But at the same time, we understand that this is a sport that you can actually die. You can get hurt very bad. And Lubin was being hurt very bad, in my opinion. So, with that being said, when I compare the Shawn Porter stoppage to the Lubin stoppage, with the cornerman stopping the fight, it's not even a comparison. All right, and before I continue with this statement, let me pay some bills. Listen, if you want to clean your body out, get a phenomenal detox, go to inches360.com. That's INCHES.com, inches360.com. And then if you want to get in shape, get some good abs, get a flatter stomach, smaller waistline, go to www.patreon.com/Trap Fitness with Pretty Girls, all one word, and go sign up for the Tummy Tuck workout, which is led by who? One of the best strength and conditioning coach. Well, no, the best strength and conditioning coach in boxing. It's been proven, and I still got more boxes coming. Don't forget that. All right, so at the end of the day, like, when you compare Shawn Porter stoppage versus Erickson Lubin stoppage, Shawn Porter did get dropped. But when he got dropped, he pounded the ground. He pounded the ground, so that means he was upset, right? His face was not disfigured at all. He was not bleeding. He just had bad technique. He was wide open, and he got caught by a technician. This is all that happened. He wasn't hurt at all. And everybody said, oh, well, he would have got hurt. He would have got stopped. We don't know that. Now, it was Lubin, on the other hand. I actually felt sorry because it was like, okay, first we're seeing the hematoma, then his face, eyes, then his jaw at the 10th round. Listen, I understand Kevin Cunningham saying, yo, I don't, and you can see the conversation in the corner where Erickson Lubin didn't want him to stop because Erickson Lubin felt like he was having success, even though he was getting hit with a lot of shots. He felt like he was having success, right? So with that being said, he didn't want to stop the fight. I know he didn't. I know it. But Kevin Cunningham, I could see him in the corner telling Lubin, like, listen, brother, you don't see yourself right now. I'm looking at you. And then outside of me looking at you and you not being capable of seeing yourself, I'm seeing what's transpiring in the ring. I'm looking at what's happening inside the ring. And in the ring, Erickson, you're not looking good right now. You're just not looking good. You're getting hit with too many shots. I'm giving you specific instructions, and it's hard for you to execute them. And even though Fundora had that one, let me not say that. That one round where we felt like he was about to take Erickson Lubin out. Erickson Lubin found willpower, found the dog in him, and actually put Fundora down. I thought, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought my boy was out of it. I thought Lubin was, thought he was about to get stopped. And I don't know where he came. He dug down. He dug deep. And he started punching and punching and punching and punching. And he put him down. So that shows the sign of a warrior. That just lets you know that Erickson Lubin is a great fighter. He has a lot more in him for him to be able to dig down deep and do that. Now, one thing that we have to take into account is when Fundora got put down, he looked a little fishy. But I think he used the old school tactic and spit his mouthpiece out to get some time, to get some recovery time. Because Lubin could have hopped right back up on him and put him down. But y'all seen that mouthpiece trick, huh? Did y'all see that? But it's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. Maybe Lubin should have played the game. We don't know. But like, share, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think about should have Kevin Cunningham stop the fight. Me personally, I would have too. Even if that was my son, I would have stopped it. Sean Porter, on the other hand,